Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
Yay. Post that I haven't opened up, and it's a huge amount of posts, and I'm down to the last 5 envelopes, so you might as well, I mean, I'm sure you will be as interested as I am to see whether or not there's any correspondence here from 288 or the Royal Mint. I'm expecting by now I should have had something to say, oi, stop it again. But so far, nothing. So if I get through all of these, got a couple more to open. And so far, absolutely nothing. Oh, this one's a bit thick. This might be it. This might be something. What's this one? No, that's to do with my medical stuffs. Last one. Last envelope to open. And if this is not a court summons, then final reminder, unpaid parking charge, £170. It's not even for me, it's for someone that lived here more than 3 years ago. I just realised I've opened someone else's letter. So, nothing. That's all the mail. That's all the envelopes that I haven't opened. I've got one envelope to open, and I know that's not it because it says Santander. I have a feeling that that might be Popcoin's form. So, nice to see everyone. Hello, as Belfast. Cool, blimey, you're straight in. First one every time, like lately, Belfast. We've got Lorna in. Hello, Lorna. Little kiss for you. And Anthony, no kiss for you. And Katie, little kiss for you. And Jodie, little kiss for you. And the UK coin cabinet, you can't have one. Nice to see you though. Nice for popping in. And hello to everybody. A little bit of quick subliminals. Mustn't forget the subliminals. Oh, so Chris has put together another go at Teespring. So it is teespring.com/TGBCH. And there's a few bits and bobsies on there. And there's even, if you fancy one, a t-shirt or a mug with Casper on it, which I fancy getting. So, yeah, there's some different types of designs over there. Please have a look and pop along and have a look. Yeah, all right then. Somebody just texted me privately. And the answer to that is no, you're not going to get a kiss neither. Hello, Ian. Star. Thank you very, very much, Ian. Thailand Mick. Nice to see you, Thailand Mick. We'll be having a little giveaway soon. Hopefully you're part of it. If you've not, anybody that's new here, anybody that's new, Chris or Lorna, could you put the link up for the free raffle? We've got a free raffle that is being drawn today, isn't it? Yes, it's being drawn today. So you can get over there quick and get yourself a free ticket. Carrot Collects, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Angela, hello, Chippy Doodle. She can have one. And there's one for Sue, who might be watching in the background. So if you go over to that link, anybody that's new, if you go over to this link now up on the screen, tgbchraffle.com, over there you'll see a couple of raffles. We've got a couple of draws that are being done today, and one of those draws is completely and utterly free. One per person, everybody gets a chance to enter. And then when we've drawn that one today, we're going to do another one, a free one. And no, we're going to do another free one, yes, but we've also added an extra free one. So there's an extra free one for all of you out there. For those of you, if you're interested, so Chris has done a new free raffle that will end a week on Monday, so that we can draw it on a Tuesday. And there'll be 2 winners. And each winner will get a t-shirt, Great British Coin Hunt, and a mug. Great British Coin Hunt. Right? So there'll be 2 prizes. Each prize will consist of a mug and a t-shirt together. Right? 2 people will win that. So if you would like a t-shirt and a mug, then pop along to tgbchraffle.com. There is another raffle up there now that is brand new, been quite up to date and totally free, one per person. And you can all have a go in that if you'd like to. So that's that. Just let you all know that one. And that one will be live for about a week. Now, I did Harry wanted me to do a little promo video for the changechecker.com website. So I did that and uploaded it. It's only 4 minutes long. Did you see that? Basically, changechecker.com shares just about sold out. I think there might be 2 or 3 or 4 shares left. That's it. So then they're done. There might not be any left, actually. I don't know. I thought there was 2 or 3 or 4 left, but that would be it. So then we've got a few shares. We've got not a few shares. We've got about 70 shares left, I think. 70 or 80 shares left in changechecker.news and changechecker.tv. Let's get them sold too. And we're going to be doing the same thing. Harry's going to be doing the same thing that he's going to be doing with changechecker.com. He's going to make them actual sites. Pardon me. So, you know, they'll have landing pages and everything. There's work being done on changechecker.com, and there's work being done on Raw Mint TV and Raw Mint News. And then I've got another one to do, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And by the time we're finished, there'll be about 2 dozen of them, and they'll all be up and running and live and everything. That's the payback for trying extortion and blackmail. Illegal extortion and blackmail, I hasten to add. Telling somebody if you don't give them something, they will do X, Y, Z to you to make you give it to them for free, no matter what that is, no matter whether that's me telling you I'm going to take that bag of crisps out your hand, or I'm going to have £500 out your bank account. If you don't give me that, I'm going to do this. That's blackmail, extortion. That's robbing people, and that's what they did. So that gave me the ump. Where's Butch, the main man? Haven't been on here in a while. Butch is taking a bit of a break. I think he is just taking a nice break and enjoying the fact that he's got lots of sunshine. He's got time on his hands. This coronavirus thing has just changed everything for everybody, and he's just sort of backed away and retreated into his own little world of where he is and what's going on for him, and he's enjoying it. And you can't take that away from someone, really. If they're enjoying it, you've got to go, all right, stay there, but we miss you. You know, I told him, we miss you, want to have you back and stuff, but I totally get, you know, It's very easy to, no matter how much you think you're not doing it, it's very easy to burn yourself out doing stuff like this. Because, and the stuff that Butch was doing, I mean, he went above and beyond. You know, he was doing an amazing amount of stuff. Can't credit him enough for the work that he was doing. And so much of his work got destroyed. It just got absolutely destroyed and deleted. And that's got to upset anybody. Even though Butch never once said it upset him, he never once had the ump about it or anything like that. But Butch is only human like the rest of us, and I know it would infuriate me, absolutely infuriate me. I would be so fed up continually doing all this work for free, all this work, and then people are coming along and just destroying it and deleting it and everything. That would just, it's enough to drive anybody up the wall. So I'm not saying that's why he backed off, because Butch is not like that. I'm more like that, but Butch is not like that. He's very quiet and you know, he didn't complain about nothing ever, and still didn't when he went. So the door is always open for Butch. There's no bad feeling, nothing like that. Door's always open for him, and we all miss him, I think, you know. But we've got to still move on. You know, the sun's going to set tonight, and it's going to raise in the morning, and we've got to just move on. No, the 288. So I am absolutely buzzing. I am. I mean, this is me doing. Oops, I've got a knife in my hand. This is me doing. You know, doing the dances and all of that, and cartwheels and all of that. I'm buzzing. Talk about the 11th hour. Talk about with almost within an inch of your life type thing. I mean, it's got close. And I think now we're going to get out of trouble. I think now we're going to be all right. To the point where, do you remember a little while ago? Hello, Christine. Nice to see you. God bless too to you, if that is the kind of stuff that you are into. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So do you remember I was saying that that I was buying 50p's and £2, but I was only buying them on a swapsies, which I've done some of. And you know, even though I would normally pay 60p each for them, like at the time I couldn't afford it. Well, now I'm looking at buying some. So those of you that are doing 251, I think you're winding us up, Chris. 251 people. One day that might be 1,000. Could you imagine that? 1,000 people sitting there watching Ian have a cup of coffee. Mental. Absolutely mental. It has always blown my mind that there would be 20 or 30 people willing to sit there and just watch me, let alone 250. So that's brilliant. But I forgot what I was going to say now. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? What was I talking about? Does anyone know what I was talking about? Was you actually watching? Was you taking any? Was you paying attention? What was I talking about? Otherwise, I've got to rewind. Oh, I can't remember now. I know I'm buzzing. I can't remember. 50p's. 50p's. Oh yeah, 50p's. So there are 50p's that I'm in need of, and I'm quite happy to pay 60p each, plus postage to get them. So I'm looking for any of the 2016 Beatrix Potters. I'm looking for the Paddingtons, all of them. I've got a few towers, but I could probably do with some more. Although I think I've got some more coming. What else do I want? Most of the old commemoratives. I mean, all the old commemoratives. I want them as well. And really across the board, you know, things like Boy Scouts and Isaac Newton and all of that. I'm sort of out of. What was the other one? There was Isaac Newton. Oh yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I got all them Stephen Hawking somewhere. if I remember rightly, we never put them out, did we? We never got people to put the Stephen Hawkins out, did we? We only got people to put the Peter Rabbit out for free and the Gruffalo for free, if I remember rightly. So we haven't done Stephen Hawkins, but Stephen Hawkins was unpackaged. 391. Well, if all you 391 people just give this a quick share, we'll be at 1,000 in 10 minutes. We got, yeah, because that's right, because Stevie Boy, Dragon Lord, he did it on video, didn't he? He unpackaged a load of Stephen Hawkins. So somewhere around here, I must have 500 or 1,000 Stephen Hawkins unpackaged that were going to be stamped. I'll have to find them. Over and out, folks. Just thought I'll pop in and see you on Mug 288. Later, everyone. Sun is splitting. Nice. See you later, Carrots Collects. Go and have a nice couple of hours in the sun. It's not too hot today, so it's a nice day to sort of relax a little bit. 390 people. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming and watching. Those of you that have no idea what we're doing, we're really, a coin channel, things like this, 50p's and all of that. And we do lots of searching through coins. A lot of the people, our regulars, do searching through coins. There's a Brexit coin. There's a Benjamin Bunny 50p. There's a Peter Rabbit 2016 50p. Harder to find. Beatrix Potter 50p. Christine Corso, love your son, laugh out loud. So do I, Christine. I love him to bits. But Aaron, he's hard, isn't he? He's sort of big, hard and muscles. So he don't do love and things like that. Do you know what I mean? He don't do soppy. I do soppy. He don't do soppy. No, Jeremy Fisher one. And then there's other old ones you can look out for in your 50p's, like Roger Bannister. It's 390 people watching. I bet there's a lot of you that don't even check your change. So you've got things like that. And here's a nice little one coming, different one, Jersey, that is. Jersey Castle there. That one's a Wounded Comrade. Victoria Cross. There was two of them, this one and the cross. 2004, I think. 2006. So fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And even this is worth looking out for because it's worth a couple of quid, and that is nothing special. It is a 2017, and it is just a shield. It is nothing special, but because they didn't put too many of these in circulation, I always say to people, these are worth collecting. If you collect these, put them into a jar on their own. Just into a jar on their own, because in 10 years' time, they'll be worth a fiver each. So any 2017 shields that you get, which you can pick up quite easy, even though they're not that common, which is a bit of a thingy. Find them, 2017, put them in a jar on their own. All you're putting away is 50p, but in 10 years, they'll be worth a fiver each. You'll be able to get a whole jar out, put them on eBay and go, I've got 400 available, £5 each, boom, one listing, and that'll earn you a couple of grand. Worth doing. Stand on, stick with me, I'll take you to the top. Please can we show RJ some love on his channel? Thank you. Oh yes, there's a link there for RJ. He does a lot for us, does RJ. And Lorna has just gone over 1,000. So congratulations to Lorna. Click on Lorna's name and you can just go and subscribe to her channel. And same with Chippy Doodle Coins. She does a little bit of coins. Go and click on hers, subscribe to her. We always used to say, click on each other's names, subscribe to it. So any of you that are watching us on Facebook, look for us on YouTube. Just write down The Great British Coin Hunt. That's all you've got to do. Go on YouTube, search The Great British Coin Hunt, and you'll find us. We've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, probably about 800 videos, I think. altogether. So yeah, so really, really, really good news. Good news over this last week. We sold virtually all of the shares in changechecker.com within less than a week. Less than a week. Probably, what's the next one after 72 hours? Probably about 24, 72, 96. So it was probably about that. It was in 3 or 4 days, all gone. So that is just absolutely phenomenal news. Which, of course, allows me to buy some 50p's in, because the one thing I'm short on is some. Well, I'm not short on 50p's. I mean, I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 50p's here. But, you know, what I'm short on is being able to do so many sheets with 30 different types. Raffle closes in 10 minutes. If you haven't got your raffle tickets, please go in and get them. And if you've been thinking about getting that extra ticket, now's the time to go on it, because this week we are that close away from making this week our best raffle week since we started. We are that close away. So if you can squeeze another couple of quid on the tickets just to bump that up a bit, you can help us make sure that this is our best week. We are that close away from doing it. Let's get the link on Facebook. Anybody wants the free raffle, there's pre-raffle on there. And there's also a couple of paid raffles, £1 each, which you can go on and support us with, which we'll be doing the draws of in about 10 minutes. So yes, I am really, really chuffed. And if you go to, don't forget, you're going to go to changechecker.com and type that into Google just to help us. Now, it's a way of helping us that doesn't cost you a single penny. Just literally go to Google and type in changechecker.com in order to help us make changechecker.com come to the top of the page without paying Google millions of pounds in advertising. Let's show Ian Glenn how to do it, and how to do it honestly, with honest marketing, no fiddly. Well, there's a bit of sort of, yeah, there is a little bit of guns out, knives blazing, knives in the back business, but, you know, fair, he started that. So, but outside of that, outside, outside of the knives in the back, it's a fair game. It's a, you know, well, it's not a fair game, is it? Because we're already behind, because we want to put our one at the top of the Google page, which I doubt much is going to happen, but you never know. Just to get it, just to get it onto, you know, to get to a point where in the future, or maybe over a few months, we can just search the words change checker on Google and find it come on the first page. Will be great. Small steps. And then it will really get under his skin and the shareholders. It's about getting under the shareholders' skin as well. They're the ones that will make him change his mind. So, and this will get under the shareholders' skin. Where is John White? Well, how is John White? Lorna says. Well, John is doing better. He didn't feel well enough to come on today. He was thinking about coming over here today, and we would have social distanced, but we would have both gone on together here. But that wasn't going to happen. So maybe next week. We'll hope for next week. But he is getting a little bit better each day. So as long as he's getting a little bit better each day, and he's not getting a little bit worse each day, then it's thumbs up, isn't it? So what else have I got to tell you about? I told you about Casper on a mug. We've got Casper on a mug, which is great. Casper is our current mascot. My other mascot was Hector. I've got a nice picture of Hector. I must get that to Chris. So Casper is over there. Actually, I should have got the link ready, and then I could have given you the link direct to the Casper mug in case you fancied it. Sending praise and love. Your way, John White. There you go, John. So Lorna's sending a little bit of love out of her bucket, a little bit of love out of mine, a little bit of love out of a few other people's. Looking on your way, bit back. I know he'll be watching, even if he's not watching live, he'll be watching later. That's cool. 390 people. That's a bit mental, isn't it? Love you, John, says Angela. It's a bit mental, isn't it? 390 people. So, let's just see if this popcorn's a bit of paperwork. If it is, then we can put a call out for popcorn. And I think the raffle is going to close in about 4 minutes. Have you got yourself a ticket in all the raffles? If you haven't, I think you need to before it's too late. Popcorn, if you're watching, it's the form. Finally. We finally got the form. This is the form that allows you to go to the post office and get the change, and the post office can't refuse to give it to you. This is the form that gets you, it sets it in stone that you pick up X amount every Tuesday or X amount every Wednesday or whatever, and they have to have it ready because you're paying for it. Right. Pardon me. So I think we're going to come up with a little raffle prize in a minute. Anybody wanting a little bit of extra moment to get their tickets? I'm sure it was. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. So we've come up with another idea as well. So, being as there are a few domain names that are not bad domain names, like for example, we've got TGB .com, we've got the Coin and I think Coin, various other ones like that. So what we're going to do for a little bit of extra fundraising is we're going to put some of those things that we're not going to sell, we can make email addresses. And so we can make it so that we can give someone their own email account. So you log in remotely and it's an email address just like using Outlook or Hotmail or Gmail, except you pay for it, it's not free. So what we're looking at doing is it will have a charge of £1 a week or a one-off charge of 75 quid. 75 quid you don't know what happened there, just threw me out. Otherwise it'll be £4 a month. And then you can just rent one ongoing for £4 a month. Oops, a daisies. So if you wanted, you know, here he is. If you wanted John at the Great British Coin Hunt, for example, or John at TGBCH, or John at 50p.coin, or whatever, then you can get it. And Harry's going to set that up, and you'll be able to choose. You'll be able to go on, and you'll be able to choose from a drop-down list which one you want, and then you'll put down a couple of names because obviously you're going to have to have first choice, second choice, whatever, in case the name's not available. And then there'll also be the monthly subscription set up on PayHip, which is in pounds for £4 a month. So there you go. So there's another little way that we're going to be doing a little bit of fundraising. Hello, Nanny Sue. Nanny Sue asking how John is. So you started it now, John. Now that they know you're there, you've got to come back in now. They want to talk to you. So that's a little something else that we're going to be doing. And I've also got some wicked domain names. You know, I especially love the Ian Glen one. That's great. I'm going to enjoy using that. And then I've got variations of Change Checker and the Raw Mint. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with that. Raffle's closed. Nanny Sue says hello, Angela, Lorna, Chris, Carrick, HMS Belfast, and everybody else that's in here. We had 391 people watching us a little while ago, Nanny Sue. It's mental, isn't it? That was a lot. What else do I need to tell you about? I think I'm covering most of it. Yeah, it is great. Thanks, Nanny. It's great. We're getting things are getting there. Things are getting there nicely now. And I'm not going to go at a million miles an hour. I mean, I've got myself out of trouble a bit, and we're going to be concentrating on that. And I've just got to take things slow. You know, I'm not going to be working any more today. I should take the rest of the day off, and just try and take stock a bit more, a little tidy up. I've got to get some more sheets in, and then I'm gonna. Then I'll have the time. I think now it's just calm down a little bit because grand worth of parcels sent out. So I need to have a bit of a tidy up. So I'll probably be doing that most of next week, and maybe organising some more sheets and starting some different types of sheets. I've got another 100 penguins on their way. So I should be doing another 100 penguin sheets with 50p's in. What I'm doing, well, I don't know about. I don't know about doing 150p sheets because I've got some £2 as well. So I'm going to be doing maybe some 50p's and £2 sheets mixed. That might be bad. Do a few mixed sheets. And I'm trying very hard also to bear in mind those of you that have had the sheets and bought them in bulk. I'm trying not to then make my next lot of sheets exactly the same as the ones you bought. So yours are different from mine. Do you have any penguin sets to sell, not in the sheet? Yeah, I know. I don't know what that's. My internet's not brilliant at the minute. Do I have any penguin sets to sell, not in the sheet? Well, no. The honest answer to that, Katie, is no. And there's a reason for that. There's two reasons for that. One, if I'm just selling the penguin sheets, then the cost of the package, cost of the sale has just come down, and I'm trying to keep the cost of the sales up there. So that's one thing. And then the other is because, look, this is our merchandising shop that Chris is showing you. The other reason is because, just to finish this off quick, is because by using I'm using the penguin sets to put all sorts of sets together. So island sets of different coins, 50p sets, and then use them with pennies and 2p's and other sheets like you've seen me do. And then that helps sell those sheets, you see. So it's the penguin sets themselves are helping me sell more coins. Yeah, there it is. Look, there he is. And me. There's two mugs I've got to get that Chris has done for me. I've got to get that one with Casper on it, and I've certainly got to get that one with me in a Superman outfit. I like that. Somebody did that for me one day. There's a lovely picture of Casper with his tongue hanging out. He's great. So that's quite cool. So we've got some really good designs on there, and if anybody that's out there that's a little bit arty, right? If you're a bit arty-farty and into that kind of stuff, if you're a bit graphic-y, if you're into graphics and things like that, if you want to give us a hand, if you want to come up with any kind of logos or graphics or artwork or whatever that we could use on some of our promotional material, I would be very grateful. Please get in touch and text me. Right then, what's this one for? The first one, let's get my sheet ready. Well, I've got to write down all the winners. This is for, is this a free one, Chris? Or is this the paid one, the £60 to spend? Is this the free one or the paid one? This must be the paid one because there ain't that many names on it. That's what I reckon. So you got £60 to spend and away you go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Anthony Mann. So Anthony, get in touch because you've now got £60 to spend in our shop. And if you know how to do it, that's great. Just crack on and you can use it. But if you, when you send us a message and put the offer in, make sure you put in a message to say who you are and you know what it's for. So I'm cross-check it. And if you're not watching, then get in touch. Which you can't do if you're not watching. This one is for the RAF. Oh, oops. This is for RAF coin. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of you in for this one. I've forgotten what RAF coin it is. If you're here, Anthony, it would be great if you just fired me off a little WhatsApp text and say, Ian, it's me. And then I know it's you that's got that £60. Bob Maguire. Oh, yeah. Cool. Well done, Bob. Nice one, Bob. I know who that is, so I shall text him after the show. And I think if it goes on too long, where people on here haven't used up their spend, you might get a text from me every now and again saying, you do know you've got this, don't you? Because you won it. So well done, Bob. This is the free raffle. This is the free one. How many people had a go? How many entries have we got in this one, Chris? Last time I looked, it was about 50. Is there a number there? There's quite a few on there. Last time I looked, it was about 50. Another Anthony. And what was that for? Was that £60 to spend or £50 to spend? Oh, didn't we say was we having two winners for this one? Was it £50? What was the prize again? Anthony Cook. If I remember rightly, I think, was it not a first prize of 50 quid and a second prize of 25? Is that not what I said? £50. Yes, two winners. Okay, cool. Right, so that's the first one, £50 for that one. That's Anthony Cook. Anthony, if you're watching, text me. Ian, I know you're watching. Don't forget, you also got a 50. And away we go again. no. Jenny Gerard. Jenny Gerard, well done. I wonder if they've left their numbers on the in their membership details, because then I can text them. Or maybe you'll be able to email them. Oh, you'd be able to email winners from within there, wouldn't you, anyway? I imagine. Because they've signed up to the site. Yes, Ian, that's what it was, says Nanny. Cool. Brilliant. Thanks, Chris. I'll just write them down then, and I'll leave you to email all the winners and let them know from within the site. Anthony Mann, Bob Maguire. Bob Maguire, leave that one to me. You do the other three, I'll do Bob, because I'll text him. If you're watching, Bob, send me a text. Otherwise, I'll text you. Okay, that's brilliant. And we've started new ones ready for next week. And there's two, not one, but two free raffles. One free raffle to win a t-shirt and a mug. And the other free raffle is for something I know what it's for. The other free raffle is for a Peter Rabbit bunce and a Gruffalo bunce in the change checker packaging. Change checker packaging. Because of the changechecker.com website. So we've got the change checker ones off our competitors' change checker, and then we'll give them away as a free prize on our change checker one. So you've got two free ones now. I much like this idea, and hopefully you do too. It's much better than doing our other giveaways the way we did them before. This way is much better. You can, have it on the disc in front of us. It's brilliant. That chance for government feel much improved. Thank you, Nanny Sue, says John. Hope everything's all right then. Cool. Wants to be good news. That's what it wants to be. So that's great. That works. What do I need to tell you about? Is there anything I haven't told you about the raffles? There's a few there now. And I think we're even going to be putting a share in one of either the TV, the news, or even Change Checker. We're going to be putting a share in a raffle. That might have already been done, or it's about to be done. That's something else we've got going. So there's lots happening. There's lots happening. We're getting on our feet, and we're coming up with better and better ideas. Oh, and don't forget, we've also got the free Patreon raffle. Right? Free Patreon raffle. That's going to be next week. So if you're not a supporter on Patreon, pardon me, whatever else you're doing, if you're not a supporter on Patreon, you won't be entered into that raffle. That is a free raffle just for those Patreon supporters, which I can't remember how much that's worth this week. 100 quid, 150 quid, something like that. There's two prizes again. So if you're not in with us on Patreon, now's the time to come and join us on Patreon. Things are getting better and better. Patreon.com/TGBCH. And then the next, like I say, the other ones that we're working on now are TGBCH News and TGBCH. Not TGBCH, RoyalMint.news and RoyalMint.tv. The new raffles are live. Thanks, Chris. So that's great stuff. And I'm open to any questions if anybody's not sure of anything. Anybody wants to ask me anything. How many people are we up to on Facebook, or overall? Did we go down or did we end up going up a bit? So all of you get out there and share it, and then we got up to 1,000. Thank you, Mona. 391 people was watching us, you know, a little while ago. 391. Don't bear thinking about it, does it? Oh, there it is. Win one share in changechecker.com. Closes Tuesday, 30th of June. That's this Tuesday. That closes after the weekend. And I think it was £1 to go. Was it £1 to go? Or was it free? I can't remember. I forgot what we said on that one. Is that the paid one? Where people can buy go? That's in a minute. Don't know what that's about. We keep getting interrupted. So you can win one, a share in changechecker.com. Thank you very much. Remember, so you can win a share in changechecker.com, which could be a prize worth as much as £5 grand. It could be worth nothing. It could be worth £5 grand. And you can go and win one over on tgbchraffles.com. Now imagine that, going over there, getting a ticket, you win it, and then it all comes off. We contact you and go, oi, oi, you've just got £5 grand. Wouldn't you be dancing? You'd be dancing all around the room. And it's £1 to go. So go and have a go in that. For £1 to go, you could win something worth more than £5 grand. And all I want to see, because I know I could sell that like that. Now I've sold all the others, I can sell that one ever so easy for 100 quid. What I'd really like is to return more than 100 quid just on that one. So let's try and sell more than 100 tickets if we can. Please share that one. Just copy the link in the top, http://www.bit, copy that and then paste it into a post on Facebook or Twitter. Share it about. Post it, share it into groups, that kind of thing. Let's get that noticed. Win a share in changechecker.com, which could be worth £5 grand for £1. That's not a bad prize, is it? Bit subliminal. That's a good prize. Mustn't grumble with that. Chris, your parcel's done. Lorna, I will be working on yours after the weekend. I'm going to wait until I get a few more 50p's in, then do the same with you as I did with Chris. Ah, that's a nice and easy one for you. It's either ians.tv or tgbch.tv. If you type that into the top, www.tgbch.tv or Ian, I think it's ians.tv, it might be that one, but if it ain't, it's the other. So try ians.tv, that should take you straight to the 10,000 subscribers video. It's definitely one of those two. There's the link for the Change Checker raffle. Get over there and get yourself in the draw for a share. Doesn't matter whether only 5 tickets sell, I'm still going to do the draw. Someone's going to win it. But it'd be nice if we could get that over 100 quid. You know, especially if a few people have a fiver, that'd be cool. It's a prize worth winning, that one. Definitely worth winning. And that link will take you over to it. And whilst you're over there, you can also get into the free draw as well. And on a 10,000 comment video, you can enter as many times as you like. And I think we are drawing that one on Tuesday. Yeah. That one's on Tuesday. The Change Checker one should have been the week after. Never mind. Tuesday. There you go, and there's the link, Nanny Sue. Chris has just put it up for you, look. Whoops, stuck again. Oh well, we've only got to put up with it for a few minutes and then we're off. And then this one here, this is the link if you'd like a feedback comment. So if you'd like a feedback comment, you know, this is a handy little fundraiser for us as it happens, because people do that. People buy things on eBay for £1 or £2 just to get an extra feedback comment now and again. And now you can just do it automatically with us. You know, I just suggest that you only do one in a 7-day period, because otherwise it won't count properly. But you know, go over and there's the link. And if you want to get a feedback comment, just pay that. Once you've paid, the feedback comment is automatic. It's marked as paid and shipped. Job done. And you can leave the feedback, and our feedback goes up, which helps us with the algorithms, and you get a bit of extra feedback too. It's subliminal. And I think that the royalmint.tv is a superb. Thank you very much. Got a message to say someone shared. Brilliant. Thanks very much. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, royalmint.tv is £100 and returns £5 grand, but a cheaper go and just as good value, because you get 100 times, you're getting 50 times your money as well on that one, is royalmint.news. That's priced at £39, and we've got that up for a cheap 390,000. So I think your return on that is about 3,900 for £39. Or is it a bit less? It's commensurate with £100 is £5 grand. So what is the return on £39? 39 times 50 anyway. It might be half of 3,900. I don't know. I confuse myself with maths sometimes. But anyway, that is a good one to have. He says when he can't even work it out. Yeah, what is that? Let me just work that out quickly on my. I'm going to use a calculator because my head's tired. You get 100 times £39 equals, we take in 3,900, right? But we sell it for 390,000. Divide that by 2 equals 195,000. Divide that by 100 equals 1,950 is what you get back. I made a mistake. I'm going to have to tell everybody. In the next newsletter, I'll change that. 5 change checker tickets sold already. Fantastic. So your return on the £39 is 1,950. So you lay out £39, you get back 1,950. I've got the figures wrong on that. That's, you know, me getting maths wrong is just so annoying, because I am so good at maths in my head. Basic maths, I mean. So for £39, you get back 1,950. For £100, you get back £5 grand. Have a go on those. Or you can have a go for £1 and win a share worth £5 grand. Fantastic. Must have grumble at that. Hello, Gary. So I'm going to have to do another. I'm going to have to do another video when I can, and just say to everybody, "Oops, I made a mistake." So you'll see one go up. The £39 is returns 1,950, and I'm going to need to edit that post that's on Facebook. We done all the draws, bought draws and free draws. You didn't win nothing, Gary. Sorry, mate, but nothing for you today. We had, oh yeah, you won the last one though. I don't know if you know that, but you won the draw before. So I've got your name here, Gary Oskin, £60. So you did win before, even if you didn't know that you won. Nanny Sue, don't forget, you won £60 as well. Jennifer Young, you've got £50. Jodie, you've got a tenner. John Warren, you've got 250. Ian Bussey's got 20. Popcorn's got 20. Chris Dyer 50. Ian Menham 50. Jenny Gerard 25. Anthony Cook 50. And Anthony Mann 60. Those are the people that have got a little spend. You didn't know. That's cool. You know now. So you've got £60 to add to your total, Gary, that we're doing by text. And you can use that anytime you like, on anything you like. You know how to do it anyway, so that's all right. So it's been fantastic. Thanks very much. Thanks very much to all of you for for being there and for sticking with us. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you to Chris. Couldn't do it without you. Lorna, Katie, everybody. Couldn't do it without you. Lisa. And we're gonna, and Richard, and we're gonna get better and better now. Lorna Jones, she ain't won nothing neither. Yeah, Lorna, you won that. And that's it. So unless anybody's got any questions for me, I think we've probably got to the end of it. Two coins worth you're looking out for in your change, because we are the new change checker, right? Well, we are the original change checkers, as it happens, because there's an argument to be had for the fact that he copied my idea. But an ordinary Britannia with a 2002 date on it, or a Britannia with a 2007 date on it, 2002, 2007, they're not worth fortunes, right? They really ain't worth fortunes, but they're not as easy to find. So they don't quite go over onto the sort of rare, okay, they're worth a £5 each market, but they do, it does take the value to a couple of quid. The important thing about these that I try to teach people is that if you check your change and you find these two coins, they're worth having their own separate pots. A 2002, a 2007, and a 2008. And you have your separate pots. And then just put them in that pot. Because again, in about 10 years, these will be a £5 each. The 2008 in 10 years will probably be about a tenner each. But these will be a £5 each in 10 years. And they're really easy. They're easy, hard ones to find, if that makes sense. So yeah, everybody have a good weekend. As Lorna says, stay safe. Everybody enjoy the weekend. Anybody that watches this video, no matter, quick apology to the person that I might have upset earlier on today. Didn't mean to, Mr. D. Didn't mean to upset you at all. Was just trying to sort of point out that doing it the way I'm doing it through eBay, that works, cuts down time, everything else. But if I'm trying to do separate arrangements, it doesn't have to take some time up. And then if I get it wrong, everybody's unhappy. So didn't mean to upset you. So what else was I going to say to close off with? That's us done. That's it. That's done. Have a good weekend. Don't go down too many rabbit holes. I've been going down the rabbit hole of Tom Hanks. And if you just type into Google or YouTube Tom Hanks arrest or Tom Hanks arrested, either of those, it is amazing what comes up. And then what comes up sends you down a rabbit hole that becomes difficult to get out of. Cool. Well done, Gary. Gary says I must have told us that before because he's already got them in his pots. I have. I've mentioned it before. I'm mentioning it again mainly because Chris said we had loads of people. What did we go up to, Chris? How many people did we have in the end before we leave? Just wondering. And then we'll call it a day there. 393. Wow. 393 people watching. Amazing. So that's why I was, maybe I should go over things like this when there's extra people watching. All right then. Thank you all. You've been stars. And Royal Mint TV, Royal Mint News. Get it on PayHip now. payhip.com/Ian, and then you can get buy the shares. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Lorna. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.